and welcome to this edition of Canton Contact. I am your host, Peg Stevens. My first guest today is here to give us an update on several upcoming Spotlight Players productions that are scheduled to take place at the Village Theater at Cherry Hill. Here with all the exciting details is a Spotlight Players producer, Laura Kitzman. Laura, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, before we get to all of these wonderful productions, why don't you start by telling us a little bit about the history of Spotlight Players?
Spotlight Players is a 501c3 nonprofit community theater organization. We're based here in Canton. We were started 70 years ago, and we were previously called the Plymouth Theater Guild and based at the Northville Regional Psychiatric Hospital, and we performed at the Water Tower Theater. So we're proud. We're celebrating our 70th season this year, and performing at the Village Theater in Canton.
Excellent. And I know you have a lot of wonderful productions. Yes. But before we get to that, how can folks get involved with Spotlight Players?
There's so many ways to get involved. Obviously, there's acting and singing and dancing, but there's also directing and producing. There's musicians and choreography, set building, sound design, light design, spotlight operator, costumer, stage manager, props manager, and fly rail operator. There's so many ways to get involved. So
a lot of opportunities.
Absolutely, a lot of opportunities, yes.
And what would be the first step for someone who's interested?
Well, you could contact me directly, or you could check out some of our information out on our website as well, spotlightplayersmi.org. Or if you wanted to contact me, my email is lkitzman@spotlightplayersmi.org. You can get to it right from our webpage as well.
Excellent. Okay. So what do we have to look forward to this season?
So we're very excited to be producing Hello, Dolly, and that's coming to the main stage at the Village Theater March 31st, April 1st and 2nd, and April 7th, 8th, and 9th. We have Friday and Saturday performances at 7:30 and Sunday performances at 2. And the tickets are between $16 and $18 each, and they can be purchased by calling the box office at 734-394-5300, or you can go to our website, spotlightplayersmi.org, or Canton's website, cantonmi.org. I think so.
Yes, yeah, Canton Village Theater.
CantonVillageTheater.org.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Excellent, excellent.
Yep.
Can you tell us a little bit about the Hello, Dolly production?
Oh, it's really going well. Hello, Dolly, it's a classic musical about Dolly Levi Gallagher. She's a matchmaker, and it's a really wonderful story about how she's making all these matches throughout the play, and there's a lot of wonderful songs. Clearly, Hello, Dolly is the classic song, the well-known song that most people know. But yeah, we have a fantastic cast, very cohesive and friendly, and they're making fantastic progress as they're going through their rehearsals.
Oh, how exciting!
Yeah.
And how large is this particular cast?
Oh dear, we have pretty sure it's very close to 38, I think.
That's impressive.
Yeah, we have of all ages as well. So all the way down to, I think our youngest cast member is 4 years old. So yeah.
How exciting.
Yes, very exciting. So yeah, we have a lot of community members in
Excellent. So you have evening performances and matinees, correct?
Right. The 2 evening performances are on Friday and Saturday. The matinee is on Sunday.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else can we look forward to?
So our next upcoming show is from our senior group, the Still Got It Players. And so they're 50 and older. And that's going to be called Nana's Naughty Knickers. It's a cute little comedy about a grandmother and granddaughter living together. And the grandmother is selling senior ladies lingerie. So it's a really cute story. The granddaughter finds out about it, and it becomes a little bit of a comedy. It's going to be a great show. Excellent.
So, and when is that running?
That one's going to be May 18th through 21st at the Biltmore Studio at the Village Theater in Canton. The Thursday, Friday, and Saturday performances are at 7:30, and then Saturday and Sunday performances are at 2 p.m. Those tickets are between $16 and $18. They can be purchased the same way by calling the box office or visiting either website, spotlightplayersmi.org or Canton's Village Theater website as well.
Excellent. And for those folks at home who maybe do want to start auditioning, how would they go about finding out about your upcoming auditions?
All the auditions are posted out onto our website. So you can just go to spotlightplayersmi.org and you can click on the shows. Our next upcoming season is going to be coming out very soon, so you'll be able to see all 6 or 7 shows that we have for the next upcoming season starting in the fall of this year. So you would be able to audition for those as well.
Oh, fabulous.
So, yeah.
And in terms of who can get involved, what is the age range?
So we have 3 groups. The youngest group is our Spotlight Youth Players, is going to be from ages 5 to 20, and they put on youth shows. Then there's Spotlight Players, is actors of all ages. And then there's a Still Got It Players, which is actors ages 50 and older. So we have 3 groups within the Spotlight Players umbrella, those 3. So yeah, and they can get involved by checking out the website spotlightplayersmi.org, and if there's any specific questions, they can click on any of us on that website, and it will send an email directly to us. There's also a phone number at the bottom of that website. If they have any questions, they can call the phone number as well. That phone number, if you need it, is 734-480-4945.
Oh, great. So it really sounds like there's something for all ages.
Absolutely, yes.
Excellent. We are almost out of time, but if you wouldn't mind just kind of recapping Hello, Dolly, because I know that's one of your premiere productions that's coming up soon.
Absolutely. Hello, Dolly runs March 31st, April 1st and 2nd, April 7th, 8th, and 9th on the main stage at the Village Theater. Friday and Saturday performances are at 7:30, and Sunday performances are at 2 p.m. Tickets are between $16 and $18 each, and they can be purchased by calling the box office at 734-394-5300. They can also be purchased 1 hour prior to the show right at the box office, and the Village Theater is located at 50400 Cherry Hill in Canton, right there at the corner of Ridge Road.
Excellent. And if folks want more information about the Spotlight Players, where should they go?
Spotlightplayersmi.org.
Wonderful. Well, Laura, thank you so much for giving us all of this exciting information. And I know your group does a wonderful job with your productions at the Village Theater.
Thank you.
We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't text and drive.
Hey folks, Canton Township has an app. My Canton is the official mobile app for the Canton community. The app provides a connection between the township and its citizens and visitors. Enjoy convenient access to local officials, businesses, and event registration. Whether a resident or visitor, this app delivers access to community news, events, emergency alerts, and more. Download the MyCan app today and connect with the community. Available at Apple and Google Play Store.
This plus this equals this plus this and this. Don't drink and drive.
back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to tell us about some fun and festive events that Canton Leisure Services is planning for us this spring is Recreation Specialist Laura Mortier. Laura, welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
I understand that the Easter Bunny is planning a very special visit to Canton. What do you have planned for us?
Yes, so on April 1st at the Summit on the Park from 11:30 to 1:30, we are hosting our annual Easter extravaganza. So it will start kind of outside, and the trail follows all the way in through the summit, full of fun activities. So we have a Easter egg hunt. There's one for those who are little and don't want to move around so fast. There's one for them. And then there's one for the older children as well. Outside, new this year, we will have a inflatable Hungry Hungry Hippos game that the kids can partake in. Heavenly Hot Dogs will be on site selling lunch. And then in the gym, the Easter Bunny himself will be there for visits with music, games, and activities all around.
Great. So what ages should attend?
All ages, really. Everyone is invited and welcome. It's really for that 12, 13 and under is really where it's geared towards.
Oh, great. Now, is there a fee to participate?
Yep, it's you can do the fee right on site. On-site registration, you'll get a wristband. It's $3 per child for resident and $4 per child non-resident.
Excellent. Now, should folks, how should they dress?
Yes.
What type of event is this?
Yep, we never know with this event because it falls right in that weird time transition of winter and spring. But with it being April, we're hoping it's going to be a nice day. But definitely dress for the weather. Bring a coat. Sometimes too, if it's muddy out in the park, some older shoes would be, good to wear.
Excellent. And if folks want to find more information about the Easter extravaganza, where can they go?
Yeah, they can visit cantonfund.org for more information. And this year it's going to be bigger than better. We're expanding it further into the summit, to kind of spread things out and have more activities for the families. So it'll be a great time.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Where exactly in the summit will the indoor
so
event take
before
place?
we just really ended it at the gym, but we're expanding it through the aquatic hallway. Sweetwater Coffee and Tea will be in the lobby, selling warm snacks. Bartlett will be there with a selfie station. We'll have entertainment in Maple Oak Room, and then crafts and games and arts 1 and 2. So it will travel a little further down the summit this year.
Oh, excellent. So in addition to the Easter egg hunts, you have all these other fun
activities inside. Yep.
Excellent. Oh, what else do you have in store for us this spring and summer?
This spring and summer, we're always excited for our concert series that kick off in June. So we have our traditional Thursday night concerts on Thursdays that will be in the park. We'll have Cruise and Custom Conies on site selling hot dogs, Good Humor with the ice cream, Awesome Bounce with bounce houses. Canton Leisure Services will be on site with activities and crafts for the kids. And we have an awesome lineup, huge variety. Killer Flamingos are coming back this year, which is one of Canton's favorites. So we're pretty excited about that.
Excellent. And for those folks at home who haven't gone to a Thursday night concert in the park, they are fabulous.
Yes.
Yeah.
They start at 7:30. They're right at the amphitheater in Heritage Park, and awesome experience for the whole family and your neighbors.
Is there a fee to?
Nope, it's free for anyone to come.
Excellent. So you recommend folks park at the Summit on the Park and just walk
or
on
the
over?
library or admin building. They can walk over. Make sure to bring a blanket or chairs to sit on.
Excellent. And those kick off mid-June?
Yep. Actually, the week after Liberty Fest, we do our Liberty Fest. We do a break, and then Thursday night concerts kick off.
Oh, fabulous! Now I know you're planning some other concerts. What else can we look forward to?
Yeah, our new concert series this year is Tuesdays Are Terrific. They'll take place in the afternoons on Tuesday, 11:30 to 12:30, and they are really geared towards children and families. We have interactive puppet shows, a Hawaiian luau, and then on site again, tons of activities, games, bounce houses, a balloon artist. So really fun for families that want to get outside during those summer days.
Awesome. And what time do those take place?
Those are at 11:30 on Tuesday afternoons, starting in July actually and running through August.
Excellent. And again, folks should bring blankets or chairs. And
exactly. Yep. And those both take place at the amphitheater as well.
Excellent. And I know you help with the jazz concert series.
Yes, yep. Our jazz concert series this year is new as we are staying in one location for the entire season, which will be
huge.
Yes, yeah, big change.
And what is that location?
Yep, we're going to be at Super Bowl. Outside still with the mobile stage. If there's threat of inclement weather, we would bring it inside of Super Bowl. But have no fear, we're still highlighting all the different color blocks of Ford Road and our Shop Canton. So each one will highlight different areas, different businesses, different giveaways and discounts for that area. So
It just makes it a little bit easier to know
Yep,
they're in
and
one
consistency.
location.
Exactly. Yep.
Absolutely. Now, you mentioned the threat of inclement weather.
Yep.
What happens for the Thursday night concert series, and the Tuesdays are terrific?
Yep, Tuesdays are terrific. We're teaming up with the library for those, so we will move into the library, although space would be limited for those as if we moved inside. And then Thursday nights, we actually cancel those. And you can, when you visit us at cantonfund.org, you can learn about our rained out system, and you can text a code to our rained out system to get updates about cancellations. and
Excellent. Explain that a little bit, because that is a wonderful service, and you just have to do it one time, correct?
Yeah. Yep. If you sign up once for Canton Concert Series, you'll receive them for all 3 series. And that's if we are postponing, if one is canceled or delayed, you'll get a text message letting know if location changes.
Excellent. We are almost out of time, but if you wouldn't mind recapping for the folks at home your Easter event, because I know that's going to be a fabulous one this year.
So Easter Extravaganza, April 1st at the Summit on the Park from 11:30 to 1:30. $3 for Canton residents per child, $4 for non-residents, and we will have a ton of spring and Easter activities for the whole family.
Excellent. And if folks want additional information about all of these wonderful events, where should they go?
They can visit us at cantonfund.org or give the Summit on the Park a call to our front desk.
Excellent. Laura,
you.
thank you so much.
Thanks for having
You're
me.
just a wealth of information.
Thank you.
All righty. We will be right back with more Canton Contact.
I am Community Relations Officer Patty Esselink with the Canton Police Department. I'd like to take this moment to remind you to lock your vehicles. Leaving your vehicles unlocked may result in you becoming a victim of a theft. Simply locking your vehicle doors could prevent you from becoming the next victim. Never leave your laptop, iPod, GPS unit, purses, or wallets within your vehicle. Remember that you are the eyes and ears of our Canton community, and if you don't lock it, you may just lose it.
Canton has 3 of the top 10 most dangerous intersections in Wayne County. They are all located on Ford Road at Haggerty, Lilly, and Canton Center. A majority of Canton car accidents are rear-end accidents. While driving, be sure to leave a safe driving distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. The main purpose of a safe driving distance is to give yourself time to react and brake for a vehicle or object that suddenly stops in front of you. Keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road so that everyone can make it home.
I'm Officer Patty Esselink with the Canton Police Department. School is in full swing. The signs are out and the lights are flashing, reminding us to reduce our speeds and be patient. Students belong in the school zone. Your distractions do not. Let's limit our distractions and let's keep our students safe. Slow down and be patient.
Welcome back to Canton Contact. Joining me now to give us the inside scoop on what's happening at the Canton Sports Center this spring and summer is Recreation Coordinator Anne-Marie Caravella. Anne-Marie, welcome back to the show.
Hi, Peg. Happy spring.
Yes.
It's exciting.
I'm glad that you're joining us to give us the, all these details about all the wonderful things you have in store for us.
Exactly.
Let's talk about youth sports.
Okay, well, it's we kind of call it spring training, spring ready for all the youth sports programs. So we're kind of on final deadlines and wait lists, to get ready to get on the teams. Most teams still have some openings, but Canton Soccer Club, Greater Canton Youth Baseball and Softball Association, if you go to their websites, they're getting ready to organize their teams, so people should definitely get registered. They'll do their spring session, registration now through March, and those games will play basically May and June. They'll start a little bit of practicing after Easter. Canton Lions football, even though that's a fall program, it's a tackle program, they get rolling right now also. So they're doing all the registration, and then they get geared up for summer stuff and ready for their fall games. So yeah, everyone should be thinking about any youth sports that they want to get signed up in any of the leagues right now.
Excellent. And I understand that you have some special events that are in the works. What can you tell us about them?
We do. And again, that's kind of a youth and adult thing. Our first thing on the docket is our adult softball. It's demo days. We're gearing up for all our adult softball leagues, men's, women, co-ed. We're really trying to launch our 50 and over crowd this year. They're going to play on Tuesdays. And we're well over around 150, 180 teams per season. So we want to invite everyone to, if you have a team, sign up. We have a free agents list. People go on the web every day and get on the free agents. We have around 30 people signed up there, and we form teams. But the demo day, if anyone wants to come out, we partner with Worth and Rawlings. They're kind of the same company. They'll come out on Thursday, April 13th, and they will answer any questions about equipment, bats, information about what's hot in adult softball, what's available. We'll do some raffles, obviously actually we're going to do a practice night if weather permitting. And so that's our first one on the docket, April 13th. Then we roll into May 1st is our actual, it's kind of nationally known. It's called the Pitch, Hit, and Run Contest. And it's run through Major League Baseball. So you see kind of sometimes throughout the years, you'll see players from Metro Detroit area or around the state, they end up competing at the All-Star game in the major leagues. So it starts in your local competition, and ours is Monday, May 1st, over at the Canton Sports Center. So people can pre-register for that or just show up, and it's Monday evening. And then our next big one is, I want to say, May 9th. It's a Saturday. It's our Family Fun Tennis Day. And it's really kind of the launch of tennis for the season. Again, tennis is one of those sports all ages can play. So we have some of our instructors out there going over just some, fun, free, tips and get ready for the season. And then we roll out our lesson program for the year.
Excellent.
Also, last year they added, I don't know if you know, Peg, but Fun Start Tennis is our provider of tennis. And they added a hot shot camp for not only the young kids, but even the kids getting ready for high school. And that was kind of popular last summer. So, they'll have all the information, and that's going to be held at Griffin Park.
Oh, great.
So that is a Saturday, May 9th at Griffin Park, yeah.
So a wide variety of events to choose from.
Yeah, like you said, just trying to get ready for, opening spring and summer and getting people active, out there with their families and just having some fun.
If you wouldn't mind going back to the Pitch, Hit, and Run event, what ages are we talking about for that one?
Okay, so the Pitch, Hit, and Run is 7 to 14 years old. It'll be broken up by age groups when they arrive. And there's a boys division and a girls division. And so they just have to come out, put their spikes on and, come out with their glove. And they'll actually throw some pitches, they'll run around the bases, and they'll hit, of course, some home runs, I'm sure.
Excellent. And it is neat to see, they start at a local level, and a lot from the Metro Detroit area do make it up through the rounds.
Right. I'm thinking of a name right now. I believe it was Dante Toppy was one of our local celebrities in the MLB. And also, there's a couple others I'm going to think about throughout this. But
how exciting.
A couple guys that have gotten out there, and then they actually did get to go to Comerica Park and then even to the All-Stars.
Oh, fabulous. Oh, well, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about summer camps.
Okay.
What do you have available for the folks at home?
Well, as we speak, camp registration day is upon us. So everybody's eager and ready. They're going to start registering this week. But we will have plenty of availability. We have our kind of our traditional Pat Watson. He does his baseball camp. He's well known in our community, and parents and players love to come to Pat Watson's camps. So he'll run 2 basketball camps at the Summit, and he'll run a baseball camp over at the Sports Center, and that's in July. We also partner year-round with C1X Lacrosse, which is Ed Anderson, and he provides different things throughout the year, camps and leagues and special training. But as far as his summer camp goes, that'll be at the Sports Center, and that's in June. And what's my other camp? Well, I mentioned the Hot Shot tennis camp.
Yes.
And then there's a variety. I mean, the soccer club and all the other groups we work with, they put out different rec camps. I know Jamie from the soccer club runs a nice rec camp over at Heritage Park, and so we work with Jamie on that.
Excellent. A lot of great opportunities.
Just keep them rolling.
Yeah, keep the kids busy over the summer and learn some skills and advance them.
Exactly. I mean, you're doing some sports development, but they do other things while they're at camp. They have some fun. They go to the splash pad. They hang out and just, spend time with friends, but definitely compete out on the fields and the courts.
Sure, sure. And I understand that pickleball is all the rage now in the community.
All right. So we launched the pickleball courts last fall, and those are over at Freedom Park, Palmer and Sheldon. And so we're ecstatic to get those really, rolling this spring. A group from the Club 55 in our community senior center has really, kind of launched the program. But for us on the sports side, we want to continue to do some learn to play programs and leagues, and those are going to run Wednesday nights, basically throughout the summer. So people can go ahead and register. Again, it's, kind of really low fees, and we provide paddles, the balls, they can come out, we provide instruction, and then we'll get some league play going. And that actually plays the same night that we have our adult sand volleyball leagues. So we probably have about 12 teams, maybe even more actually, maybe 16, that play on Wednesdays on the sand courts at Freedom Park. So we'll basically be having sand volleyball and pickleball going on at the same time.
Oh, great. Well, we're almost out of time, so just tell us real quickly where you can get information about all of these wonderful sports opportunities.
Okay, so probably two best things. You can call us on the phone anytime. We register over the phone if need be, 734-483-5600. And you can always go to cantonfund.org and find the Sports Center website. Check us out on Facebook and all the other social networks.
Excellent. Anne-Marie, thank you so much for all this great information.
You're welcome, Peg. Have a great day.
Thanks. Well, that's going to do it for this edition. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time on Canton Contact.